Greetings and welcome to the SWOT analysis presentation. We are pleased you have selected our program to make you more acquainted with the importance of understanding the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats that may affect your organization's ability to be competitive in its market. As a supply chain professional, the SWOT analysis will be an important tool for you. This presentation will give a view of what SWOT means and the role it serves in the supply chain of the organization. SWOT analysis is a strategic management planning tool used to evaluate the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats involved in a project or business venture. The strengths and weaknesses refer to factors internally associated to the firm. Opportunities and threats are classified as external factors. The SWOT analysis provides information that serves in comparing the firm's resources and capabilities with its competition. This information is instrumental in developing and selecting plans for the organization's growth and competitiveness. A firm's strengths are its resources and capabilities that present a competitive advantage over other organizations in the same industry. Some examples of an organization's strengths may be their patents, strong brand names, proprietary know-how, having a good reputation among customers, having access to high-grade resources, and having a strong distribution network. Not having certain strengths is viewed as weakness in the industry. Having weaknesses does not necessarily mean the organization will not survive, but it is good to be aware of what the weaknesses are. Some of the weaknesses may be a lack of patent protection, little known brand name, poor reputation among customers, high cost structure, lack of access to the best resources, and lack of access to key distribution channels. This is a small sample of things that can be seen as strengths and weaknesses for an organization. As a supply chain professional, it is important to understand the strengths and weaknesses of your organization, and to learn how to utilize the strengths and improve on the weaknesses to make the company more competitive. In some cases, a strength may also be viewed as a weakness. For instance, if a company poses a large amount of manufacturing capacity, this could be considered a strength. For some, however, it may also be considered a weakness if the large investment in maintaining the manufacturing capacity prevents the firm from having a profit margin that makes a company financially stable. An analysis of the external environment may reveal profitable opportunities and growth. This analysis can be viewed from many perspectives within the organization. For example, there may be unfulfilled customer needs, a need for development of a new technology, for example. Other examples would be loosening of regulations that allow for change within the organization, or a removal of international trade barriers. External changes can also prove to be threats to a firm. These changes can be a difference in customer demand, or an introduction of a substitute product. Many times, changes in government regulation and increased trade barriers can prove to be a threat to an organization. Many companies identify their SWOT during the beginning stages of opening the organization. It is included in the business plan. The supply chain professional can use a SWOT analysis to identify where the challenges may be in the supply chain. Understanding the organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats should be a main focus when developing a supply chain. This tool is important because a supply chain administrator must understand the SWOT for suppliers involved in providing goods and services to the organization. This tool can be used when qualifying a new supplier and determining whether the supplier is a good fit for the organization's supply chain. Thank you once again for your time and attention, and this is businesstraining.com, where you can earn a master's level qualification to make more money.